Welcome back! We're playing Halo on Legendary.
We decided to order pizza before we recorded this time.
And we have energy. Well, I have energy. Okay, we had an extended debate on how terrible the Star Wars prequels were, okay? I think we'll be fine. There we go. Oh, look at those little gruntsies.
Should we move this here?
Look at those grunts.
Yep.
Aren't they adorable? Actually, I liked Yahtzee's description of them.
Oh my god. What?
Did you put it on single player?
Are we on single player? So if you remember what I said, folks, I am tired. This is a single guy playthrough. Fuck. You find the strangest things funny, Kyle.
I do. Isn't it hilarious?
Yeah.
I know I'm weird, but the key fact is if I'm aware of that fact.
Yeah. Well, that's why we work together. I hope.
Restart. Yep. Go ahead. No,
It's.
I don't think you being tired is an excuse at this point.
I read the keywords of that sentence, and it seemed to me like it was saying. It was resuming us from the last time we were playing, like you were saying before. But it was actually saying...
I think you're giving the Xbox One too much credit.
I am. As we've learned before, that's a mistake.
Mm-hmm. Hey, I'm a Microsoft booster. This game is the reason I bought an Xbox One, okay? This game!
This game?
2 Xboxes ago!
I mean, I guess there's nothing else. Oh, wait. Oh, you're talking about, like, a classic Xbox. Yes. Yes, I totally had this as my only game on the classic Xbox. This game was, like, so good.
And this game is the only reason I have an Xbox One.
I believe we touched on that, though, right?
Did we?
The fact that this game was good?
Okay, stand still for a second. I want to talk to you. There we go.
Oh, yeah. Unlimited grenades.
We're not keeping a death counter anymore, because, quite frankly, screw it, but I think it was fun, was it not?
Well, first of all, that violates the rules of the death counter if we had one. Second of all, you'll be counting in editing. It's in your contract.
It's in my contract.
Oh shit. Yeah, what difficulty did we set it to? Is this the legendary?
Is it?
Jesus Christ, why can't we do this? Alright. Oh yes, it is.
Oh shit!
You fucking... This is the worst video we've ever recorded. It's legendary, for sure. For realsies. Double checked.
Freaks me out when subtitles appear before someone starts speaking. Hold on.
What?
And I'll come pick you up.
We have to admire the gravitas.
No, we don't.
Yes, we do.
You admire the gravitas.
Look at the atmosphere. We're in a swamp. Isn't this the most magnificently creepy swamp in existence? Just from the get-go?
No.
Come on.
The labyrinth was way better, and so was Dagobah. And also that grunt just died.
Dagobah? What are you talking about? Aladdin?
Dagobah, dude. Star Wars.
Oh, Dagobah swamp. No, that wasn't creepy so much as just mysterious. There's a difference.
If it was as highly detailed, I'm really bad right now. If it was as highly detailed in this game as it was in the Star Wars games, it would be creepier. And also, it was pretty creepy in KOTOR 1.
Well, I haven't played KOTOR 1, so I can't comment.
No! So, speaking of which, you were planning on restarting your Why Haven't I Played series, and this time it'll be faithful to the name. I think it's a good idea. I mean, why not, right?
I mean, it is available on Mac. I guess I could track it down.
Shit.
I'm dying. Why am I dying? Help me, mommy. Okay, hold on. A bit of trivia for the people who haven't played through this game, because this is also slightly a walkthrough. Look at me when I'm talking to you.
What?
Look at me.
I'm looking.
Are you?
Yes.
Okay. So follow me. Do not deviate from the master plan.
Skull?
No. We're not talking about... Okay, look to your right and zoom in. See those?
Oh, yeah.
Flood corpses. It's atmospheric. Flood zombies, I mean. Oh, wait. Just the flood. Oh, and if you look to your right...
Are you a tour guide for Halo? What's up? Look to my right where?
Look to your right.
Where's the skull in this level?
I don't know. I don't look for skulls in a game that originally never had them.
There we go. Now you can see them.
Do you think it look... It does look better.
Fidelity-wise, it looks better.
There's a lot of... Yeah, the lighting is obviously better. And it does have some creepier plants. I think this is the one level I think that it was improved.
No. There's a few that are better. Yeah, this one's pretty much on par. I don't know. They did a good job.
But if you look to your right, there's an invisibility power-up near that little square pipe there. So you could have snuck your way in, but of course you just had to go barging in.
Yep. I have a pistol.
What are you, an American?
No. Oh shit. I'm like doing extra bad. It's been a long time. I mean...
I stuck him! I stuck him! Ha 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 ha! I'm gonna get in the shade, because the shade's badass.
Go, have fun. Distract them.
And it doesn't overheat in this game.
Oh yeah, true. Oh, that...
Oh, did I kill you? I think I killed you.
I think you took the last sliver of health, maybe.
Okay, that doesn't count in the death counter, Kyle. Note to self. Hey, the shade can also emote.
Machinima style. Yeah, just... I think there's like one guy left. Or... 2. Oh, 3. 4. Yeah. Just keep going.
I love that.
It's really dark. I do like how it's dark. It actually makes the flashlight like worth something.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it?
In the other, yeah, it's like really blown out. Even though it's dark, they just made everything blue, kind of like the Mad Max filter. You know what I'm talking about, right?
Yep. Also, bit of trivia. You know that machine gun fire you saw? If you actually exploited an exploit... Hold on!
Yeah, there's nothing there, right?
Hold on.
Yeah, it comes out of nowhere. What?
Yeah, no. Okay, so if you exploited an exploit to get...
If you exploit an exploit...
Jerk. Anyways, if you exploit certain abilities there, and you get to this part before the grunts start pouring out of the tunnel, you can actually see what is firing at them is actually 3 Mi-5B assault rifles hanging in midair, firing in random directions.
Yeah, they're just not... Yeah, they're totally not...
Also...
What?
Hold on. You see that shade? If you were to knock it into this position, give or take, the cutscene that is played later on in the level, even though it takes place in the past, will actually display that shade in that place.
Yeah, that's just like your common like gameplay... Or, not gameplay. Cutscene cheats that they do. Ooh.
Oh, more light.
Yeah, it's very lit.
It's not as ominous.
I remember this game taking this this horror-esque turn. Oh, jeez.
What, you didn't remember them?
No, I did not. It's been a while, man. Oh! Grenades exploding grenades.
Does that count for both of us?
I don't know. You can count whatever you'd like. Was
that
the
cleared him
D-pad
out.
to change grenades, or...?
I don't think you can change grenades in this version.
You can.
Was it down on the D-pad?
I believe it was the D-pad, but I don't think I have any frags. Oh, okay, I fall. Oh.
There you go. I'm a super soldier. I can beat you to death with my gun.
Don't you love it?
Yes.
Oh, shit. Oh, this jackal. Jackal bastard. There you go.
Is this legendary? Because these jackals are pathetically easy right down.
I know, right? It's weird, eh? I think it's because the last time I played this, I was playing... Oh, shit.
We're just cruising through this.
Yeah. No, that's fine. I was playing with skulls last time I was on this. So it seems like way harder. The jackal skulls are buggy as
shit.
fuck.
That was a death on me. That was a death on me.
Sure. The jackal skulls are buggy as fuck. Jackal skulls. Jackal shields with skulls on are buggy. That's what I'm trying to say. I mean, I guess I...
Too many enemies nearby. You're gonna die.
No, I'm not.
You're gonna die.
I'm fine.
You're gonna die.
Alright, fine.
I love how a 35-ton soldier just hangs in the air when he jumps.
I know, right? Finally, these shields, man. Are you... Okay, I was trying to respawn you. Sorry. Okay. Let's just kill these.
You know, lore speaking wise,
Jesus.
oh god.
Yeah, I'm not kidding, eh?
You want me to re-health you? There you go. You can be re-health. There you go. You're full health. See, that death doesn't count in the death meter.
Sure.
This is a legitimate tactic to get through this game, folks. If you're playing co-op, just kill your partner.
That's why they did that thing in Halo 2, right?
Yeah.
The thing that
we'll discuss when we get to Halo 2.
Yeah, that...
Holy shit, what's going on? Okay, this is supposed to be ominous, so approach it with the right level of gravitas. This is the same room.
Jesus Christ, Kyle.
Gravity, come on.
I can tell why you never dug multiplayer.
Come on.
I feel like you played hide and seek in Halo, local co-op. Or not co-op, sorry.
Okay, hold your horses.
Okay, let's go.
Sir? No, look at this room. It's full of corpses.
Okay,
It's supposed to be more ominous foreshadowing, though in a weird twist, the HD version removes a lot of that foreshadowing by taking out all the blood.
That's odd.
And another thing,
Whoa.
in the HD version, the sound effect for the flood blood dripping off the ceilings doesn't exist in the HD version.
Wait, really?
Which you can notice immediately if you stand here. And switch to HD.
Oh.
Ah, see?
Okay.
Weird little sound glitch. I love them. You should
That's
too.
Weird.
And this is also the only point in the game where you can see needler ammo.
Oh yeah, yeah, totally.
And it looks the exact same. Did they even do anything?
I'm
gonna take one.
It does. No, it was like slightly more see-through. You go this way.
I think I lost my pistol.
I think I found it.
Wait!
Oh. Ugh.
Oh shit.
What?
You did it again. You sequence braked. You're supposed to let me catch up to you and be your faithful tour guide. Anyways, this guy, what they originally planned to do was to allow you to walk away and you would hear a gunshot, indicating he killed himself.
Oh, yeah.
There you go. That's my bit of trivia.
Okay.
This is the HD version. And this is regular boxes. Don't you love them?
Oh, I thought I jumped in the fire for a second there. Oh, I'm so bad. That's fine. Let's just beat that.
Do you think the glass looks better in the HD version or the old version?
HD.
Okay. Just because something has more detail doesn't mean it looks better.
Yeah, that's true.
As we can currently see with all these lights.
Where?
Look at this place. It's like decked out with lights.
Yeah. Yeah, this looks nice and...
I mean, yeah, it looks kind of decent.
I think it looks cool. Yeah. I don't know. It's not awful. It's not as bad as the Covenant
I took the shortcut.
Okay, good for you. I also got there first.
Alright, more ominous. Don't worry, I don't have any trivia.
No? You sure?
Yeah, I'm sure. Ah!
There we go.
Alright, here we go. That's a spoofer, by the way, on the door.
A spoofer.
A spoofer.
Did we get to this point last time?
We quit before the beginning of the level.
Oh, okay. I, for some reason, remember like I did this just a little while ago.
So what do you think of the Flood as an enemy in the Halo universe?
I think they worked really well in the first one, and then I think they worked less in the second one, and then I think they were really lame in the third one, I guess. I don't know. They sort of like lost their impact.
This is a level designed around just introducing them. I think it was effective.
Yeah, well it was, because it was supposed to be like a twist, right?
Mm-hmm.
Sort of like a twist on the formula. Oh my gosh. Machinima.
Hey, this is what they had to work with, okay?
I know. No, don't have to tell me twice.
Still, you gotta love the reflections on that armor, like 10 years later, right?
Oh. There's a lot of cool little tricks.
Yeah, like, this game has some tricks to it. It still looks good.
Do you know how they do it now?
How?
They use something, well, it's a little complex, but let's say, I guess...
Oh, pause. Some more trivia. The original song here was to be Painted Black by the Rolling Stones.
Okay.
Okay, continue with what you were saying.
Okay, I had to think for a second, I was like... Yeah. What was I saying? I don't remember. Oh yeah, the way they do things, that's cool. New shaders, so there's a fundamental difference between shaders and textures. Do you know what they are? Shader is kind of the material that something has, like the reflectivity, the glossiness, the transparency, all that sort of stuff is thrown in to this shader, and then a texture goes on top, I guess, almost like a sticker. You can incorporate them, so shaders and textures kind of like work together, and that's how you get more realistic looking textures. That's what new games do really well, is that they have like these pretty powerful shaders that and some really high-res textures. And of course, it gets way more complex. Like you can make, you have your bump maps, your normal maps, displacement maps, you have spec maps, you have gloss maps, you have height maps, you have all these sort of things. Games don't use all of them. Games use normal maps usually. You hear a lot of people say bump maps. That's actually incorrect. 90% of the time, they use normal maps.
I'm surprised you haven't noticed the Marines' mouths just flapping up and down.
So anyway, the way they do armor reflections now is that in the shader itself, there is. Do you know photography? HDRI images or HDRIs or HDR images? They have a certain range of. So you know how you go to 0 to 255, 0 being black, 255 being absolute white?
Yeah.
I guess that range. Now you can actually have negative 255 and also like beyond and beyond. But the thing is like you cannot have like a negative pixel color. But the computer can calculate that. So what you can do is you can have a pixel that's white, but you can actually say it has a value of 2 rather than a value of 1. So what you do is you have HDR images, and this is how they do, like, these were mostly used in movies first, but then in games they started incorporating them. They didn't have as much of a dynamic range, but what they had is they had the ability to cast like a big, I guess like all encompass, like they have a sphere, an image sphere is what the HDR is shaped as. It's wrapped around the object, so it always reflects that. It doesn't actually reflect the environment that it's in. That would be way too much processing power, and they have to make as many shortcuts as they can in order to achieve reflections. Now, sometimes you do see like a mirror and then your character's there. Now, rather than actually calculating a proper reflection, I believe most of the time that's actually like
a fully separate render.
Fully separate render, yeah. Okay. It's like another model, because if they actually had to calculate like light bouncing around, it just like would screw the entire idea of real-time rendering.
Oh, neat little. I'm sorry for the trivia, but neat little trivia. Trivia hour. There are a lot more Marines like going to investigate this weapons cache than is let on like in the cutscenes. According to the lore, there was like at least 5 or 6 dropships of Marines sent in, so that's why you see so many human combat forms. End record view. This was actually creepy. Like, it still is kind of. This cutscene has some kind of like power to it.
No. It's just goofy now, I find.
Like, yeah, obviously there is some goofiness to it, but at the same time, I still think there's something to it.
Moonwalking.
All right, Needler, prove your worth as a shitty weapon.
It's like awful against.
It's this one.
Would you consider the Needler good against Flood? I don't know.
No.
I guess so.
Because it only tracks individual ones.
Yeah. That's true.
And it takes time to explode.
So you never got into the multiplayer of Halo 1, eh?
Well, every time I did, I was always get up 5-shotted by that pistol, so I just made an excuse for myself.
Right.
Oh, I have no grenades. Shit.
But you sort of quoted yourself, I guess, as saying the Halo games kind of made you realize something about multiplayer versus single player content.
Oh yes, of course, obviously. This is him reaching back to interrupt me about stuff we talked about.
Well, we were talking about anything else.
Yes. Well, I mean, we could talk about all these flood infection forms, the fact they look like disgusting molting jellyfish, and the fact that these are supposed to fit inside a human body cavity.
They're squiddies.
Yeah.
Squiddies. Oh, dear Lord.
Oh, shit! I'm about to die. Or am I? These are actually really disgusting little creatures if you think about it. I mean, these burrow inside you and then take over your nervous system.
Just a little bit.
Alright, here come the main force.
They're nothing grosser than actual, real things.
Here they come. Get ready.
There's still a bunch over here.
Oh, they're coming now, so...
Okay.
So the Needler sucks.
Yeah, it's no good against the Flood.
You'll notice these are all elite combat forms as well. Hey, I'm the guy who's sticking to the lore here.
Lore down.
It's a low down, bitch.
I'm gonna die.
All right, you can actually see the heads of the elites too, which I always thought was an amazing detail, even in this day and age. Oh, do you think they look better in the HD or the new? Or the old? I think they look better in the old, to be honest, because they look more rotted. Whereas in this, they're just like, oh hey, something happened.
It's got the 343 problem of being super noisy.
Yeah.
But that being said, I mean these are so lo-fi. They're just brown. I don't know.
Yeah, but
they're both kind of like the weakest models of the game, I feel like. Oh jeez.
Hey, let's try melee these guys. Actually, melee doesn't work at all against the Flood in this game. It's kind of hilarious.
I'm gonna die.
No, you're not. I got your back.
Oh, I picked up a random health pack. Yay. Okay.
There you go.
Yep.
Oh shit, I picked up a health pack too. Maybe the Needler is good in certain situations.
I mean, against elites, right?
Explode, right?
Yeah. But
I love the melee animation for the Needler. It looks like it would hurt with all the needles in place.
Probably. Ooh, where am I going? We'll never know.
Come on, come on, come on, come on. Oh no! Watch the conga line of Flood. With the conga line. Ah! I'm running for my life.
Was it that bridge that shuts off randomly? No.
No, actually, I think it's another one. But help me out here, man.
Oh, yeah.
I got a conga line of Flood behind me.
There we go. That's
help!
One. That's two. I feel like they might come back alive, but...
Ooh. In certain situations. Oh!
Yeah, I mean, like, I like the campaigns and all, but...
Alright.
I don't know, it was really the multiplayer that got me into Halo.
The central legacy of Halo 1, let's say, is the impact its single player had on the industry and the potential its multiplayer might have had if it had had Xbox Live at the time of launch.
Yeah.
Halo 2, its main legacy, many will argue, is the fact that it kickstarted the online multiplayer age on consoles.
Yeah, totally. Well, not only that, but just like competitive gaming got a huge boost from Halo 2. I mean,
I got a Flood buddy.
A lot of people will argue that it maybe not single-handedly kickstarted MLG to the state that it's in today. I mean, especially after it was adopted by Call of Duty, but definitely instrumental in getting it as big as it got. So that's kind of when I got into it. Like, I got Halo 1 and I played it a lot and I liked it, like...
Well, I played it obsessively.
As a campaign game, but I didn't really get into Halo until Halo 2, I think.
I mean, this is one of the, like, 5 or 6 games I had access to for, like, a 2-year period, so I played a fuck ton of it.
Yeah.
And really, I think one of those aspects that makes it really appealing to me is the fact it's a very simple story, but very simple campaign if you look at it from a narrative standpoint, obviously.
Yeah.
But at the same time, its controls were so smooth. I mean, my God, this is so smooth.
The thing that happened to me, I think, like I got into it when I had friends that were really good at it, and they kind of showed me like I played the Halo 2 campaign and everything, but I didn't think it was as good. But then I had friends who were playing multiplayer, and they were like really good. And they showed me that shooting at the body, you know, constantly pulling the trigger, and dual wielding SMGs wasn't an
optimal tactic.
Yeah, it wasn't like it opened up like these huge doors of like, you just shot me with that. It opened up these doors for like just a way deeper gameplay, and up until that point I hadn't really like gotten involved into a multiplayer game. So it was kind of the first game to show me it's just like, yeah, like literally every single aspect of the game is important if you want to play it well.
Yeah.
Rather than just like, oh, he plays Halo more, so therefore he's better. You know?
Yeah, you have to have actual strategy. It is one of those games where, depending on which weapon you use, you had to develop effective tactics for it. It wasn't just, oh, I can shoot more accurately than you.
Well, it was also about map control and awareness of where your teammates are.
Usually you would get a shotgun here.
Where they've died. like what the score is, who has the power weapons when they're about to spawn, all that sort of stuff, like where they spawned at last and where they're more likely to this time.
Like I think this is the bridge that collapses.
Like all those things are just as important as knowing how to shoot at the dude, you know?
Yeah.
And that's kind of like I've been sort of like a stickler for gameplay kind of ever since that point. Like I wouldn't say that Halo's what got me into game design at least, but it is what got me really interested in games as sort of like a competitive like.
I do have respect for multiplayer, I do respect the massive legacy Halo 2 has as a multiplayer implement.
Yeah, and of course I'm awful now, but back in the day of Halo
back in the day, I was an MLG player, pro.
Halo 3, I did go to a few competitions, but I wasn't MLG. I always cringe when people are just like, "Oh, I'm MLG." It's like,
no one says the elevator we came down in.
No one says that anymore, but in like 2007, that was like the thing to say is you would be online and you'd be like, "Yo, I'm MLG." It's like no one says that. No one who's actually MLG
it has undergone mimetic mutation now to become a thing of mockery rather than of actual prowess. Yeah. Which I kind of like, because, you know, fuck people who are better than me in every way.
Yeah, that's why you play campaign. Where are we going?
Okay, so Halo 1, I think generally most people agree, is one of the best first-person shooter campaigns, period, of all time. Like, you square it up against any recent title, except maybe one of the BioShock titles, maybe.
What?
You put it up against one of the any recent FPS campaign, like almost all other FPS campaigns fall short.
Well, BioShock is different. I'd say BioShock's different. This game's not BioShock. BioShock was like, it had shooting elements, but it also did a lot more. There was, puzzle mechanics, there were RPG mechanics, there was just like an infusion of a whole bunch of genres. It was also basically Metroid Prime, but personally, I enjoy Metroid Prime more than I enjoy BioShock. I do like BioShock, but I feel it's slightly...
Hold on, don't forget your buddy. Oh shit! You jerk.
I gave you a health boost.
That's what they all say.
But yeah, this
human combat forms is the first time you encounter them.
This game might be slightly inspired by Metroid, slightly. But it's a shooter first. You know what I mean? Like, it's not like I wouldn't say this is
not an RPG with shooter elements.
Yeah, this is like if a genre film were to be something like Drive, like the genre game of the shooter would be like, this game is a great example. I would say Half-Life 2 is a great example.
Yeah, Half-Life 2, and coincidentally enough, these games came out roughly the same time period. I mean, Halo came before Half-Life 2.
Yeah, way before.
But
Half-Life 2 came out right around Halo 3. They were like released the same month. The orange box was released in the same month as Halo 3.
Wasn't Half-Life 2 like 2004?
Half-Life 1 was.
No, Half-Life 1 was like in the 90s.
Oh, well, I might be thinking Episode 2, actually. The orange box, I know, wasn't the first release of Half-Life 2, but like Half-Life 2 as a whole, like all of the...
I know more about Half-Life. There were Marines... Oh, there's shotguns! There were Marines we were supposed to save.
Were there?
We didn't save them.
Screw them.
They die so easily against the Flood. It's almost comical.
It's legendary, so we're not going to
even on easy, I've never been able to save more than one guy.
Well, I think they're supposed to die. Do they not spawn with like less health, naturally?
Oh, we got an achievement. Delicious brains.
Ooh.
I love brains. They're delicious and nutritious. Especially cow brains, I find.
Do you?
No, I don't eat cow brains. What do you think I am? Some kind of weirdo?
I don't know, maybe from Alberta or something.
I take offense to that, because one, I ain't a redneck, because look at me. And two, I love Alberta, fuck you.
You humorless liberal.
Oh, I just tried to aim down sights right there for a second.
Hang on. Oh, beautiful. Okay, let's
It's the one little illness of modern first-person shooters that I can't overcome. I always try and aim down sights in any first-person
5
shooter.
as well. It's in Halo 5.
It's in Halo 5? What?
Halo lost all of its arcade shooter sensibilities. Like, I swear to God.
Doesn't that defeat the purpose of Halo?
Like, yeah, it doesn't feel the same at all. Like, I understand it's like, oh, it's just like, don't be afraid of change. Yes, obviously.
But you're not changing in any way to benefit the Halo design.
Yeah, exactly.
You're changing to follow the leader.
That was the same. Yeah, exactly. That it was not a change for any reason other than the fact that someone that was selling better was doing it. I don't like those sort of changes. I like changes that will like objectively improve a game and a fast pace.
Holy shit, that was a pistol firing at automatic speeds. Did you hear that?
No.
Holy fuck.
I don't know. I didn't hear that. Huh.
I swear to God.
Interesting.
But going back to the single player versus multi, Halo 1 obviously had a vast influence on me valuing single player over multiplayer, obviously. Because my view on multiplayer games is, yes, I can acknowledge that they are good, in a lot of cases some of them even great, but then I have to realize the weakness. I didn't have internet for all the years I had Halo 1 and Halo 2, so I wasn't able to enjoy the multiplayer. So I was almost forced to appreciate the single player campaigns.
Mm-hmm.
And analyze them apart from each other. Halo 2's single-player campaign kind of sucks.
Yes. Sort of. It has not aged well.
No.
I'll say that.
Like, especially if you play on the original graphics, it just does not look...
Yeah, it's very brown.
Yeah. It's very muddy more than brown, actually.
Last time we played, I believed I was getting at something like why the new Halo games don't work in the same way that these ones do, because of... Oh, dear Lord.
Enough of that kind of shit.
Yeah, and it's because everything was themed, and I don't mean like sci-fi themed. I mean like the Covenant had like I was saying before. I mean, for people watching, it's probably like just the last video. But for me, it's been like a month, so I can't really remember. But to reiterate for myself, Covenant weapons were like slow, like. Just like actually, the plasma shots. They went across the screen. They took time to get to the enemy. But
which I've argued in
like that sort of theming where it's like Covenant are like a certain color, even like their ships are a certain color. Their areas have a certain geometry to them, right? In the Flood areas, they're like that too.
But they're corrupted.
Yeah, exactly. Oh shit. Now, Halo 3 actually did this better than Halo 2, because Halo 2 sort of had like this mishmash of like, what is it? Sort of like everything's either green or brown or natural, but like you can't quite tell what's going on. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Halo 4 had the same problem. I can't remember what happens in a single Halo 4 level. Like,
yeah,
I remember what happens in the story, don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
I played through it a bunch of times. But I can't. If you were just like, what happens in the second mission, I would be like, was it the part with the ghosts and then randomly the canyons falling for for 5 minutes of the stage? Like, which one was that? Which one was the one with the where you first fly the Mantis? Where, like, I don't remember. It blurs together, and that sort of the theming of Halo 1 helps like each mission be separated. You know?
Yeah. I mean, obviously, spectacular level design has to go into that as well.
Yes, absolutely.
Because Halo 1, no matter which way you look at it, has spectacular level design in many aspects.
I mean, it's a little backtracky and things look the same, but in general, it's very well done.
The encounters you have with any enemies in the game are actually pretty damn memorable.
Yeah. Yeah, encounters. That is a good sort of way to frame it. It's like, if anyone's played D&D, like, and you have a good DM, of course, like, there are like specific encounters, like important things happen, and it feels like that in this game for the most part. Not all the time.
There he is.
Where is he? Okay. Yeah, for the most part, there are like very memorable firefights. Like I can't think of a memorable firefight in Halo 4, or even like really Halo 3, except for like the time where
the arc levels.
Yeah, the arc levels.
A lot of people consider that actually to be one of the best first-person shooter levels of all time. Believe it or not.
You say that for every level.
No, actually, I don't consider it
either it's the worst of all time or it's the best of all time.
Oh no, I say that people say that about Cortana and the library.
But the thing is, there's 2 billion people, so there's going to be 2 billion opinions.
Well,
so
there is some opinions, and I read some very interesting articles on the level where people say that the Arc is one of the best levels of all time. But that's about it. In Halo 3, I can't remember much besides that. Except for Cortana.
Ignore those people.
Why? I like reading articles that can actually criticize and analyze the level.
If it's an actual analyzation, then okay. But if it's just a guy listing a bunch of reasons, I wouldn't call that an analysis.
No, he actually this article I read, and I forget the name of it, went through the entire level step by step and indicated all the little touches that went into making it a great level. And I actually went through the level again just to verify what was written down, and I was like, yeah, pretty damn good. But going back to the point, that's just one level in Halo 3.
Yeah.
Halo 1 and Halo 2, like even if you take into effect that Halo 2 kind of sucks.
Are we missing a door? I think we're supposed to go up there, aren't we?
Are we? Yeah, I think we are.
We've just been running around in circles.
We're smart. But Halo 1, like, all the levels are memorable. Like, all of them. Like,
yes,
all 10
some in bad ways.
Yes, but all of them stick in your memory.
Here we go. Oh, Christ.
Wait. That's for the next one. That's for the next level. We're going to save that talk for the next level.
Words are hard.
But Halo 1 has multiple memorable levels and multiple memorable encounters within those levels, like the Scorpion tank section.
If every level in Halo 2 was as good as Outskirts,
it
may be a little better than Halo 1.
Maybe.
It's hard to tell.
Because
it didn't happen.
Yeah, there are a few... Whoa!
It didn't even explode. It despawned. Oh, shit.
Bullshit.
Oh, boy.
That was bullshit on a level and a half, let me tell you.
Yep.
Wait. Look at me again.
What?
Look at me. Okay.
What?
Look at... that was a weird animation. I just noticed it.
Yep. Well, yeah, they have to make animations different. Did you ever read the Mirror's Edge thing where they were just like, we tried to make the camera the same, like we tried to do the running animations and then just stick the camera on top of people's heads and then it looked like really funny. Did you ever read that article?
I think I heard. I think he told me about that.
The free running climbing, the climbing and the wall running and stuff look really janky.
I think it may have something to do more. I think when you're talking about camera angles in a first-person game, I think if you have the camera closer to a person's perceived center of gravity, it feels better to them.
Exactly. This camera is not put on Chief's head.
If you put it on the head, it looks like you're like a bobblehead, really. It's like, what am I doing?
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, one of the most memorable parts of the game, no trivia, just admiring the music and the Marines. Oh, the Marines look shitty in the HD version. Have I said that? They look better with armor plate. Like, too much noise in the new version, like you say.
Yeah, it's always too much noise.
Oh, here's the music! Let's go! Let's kill shit!
Jesus Christ.
Wow. This music gets me pumped, okay?
Legit foaming at the mouth.
I'm getting high listening to this music and going along on this crazy ride.
I'm surprised you can hear it. Oh, God, what attacked me? Oh, boy. It's like the worst song in the soundtrack.
No, it's not! Fuck you!
You know what we should do? We should switch it to the remastered soundtrack.
No, fuck you! No! Don't ruin my nostalgia.
Too bad you can't do that if you did this. It's also way easier to see the flood right now.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna switch to this tactically. You know what's weird? Even the shotgun, like, look at it. It just looks like it has less kick.
Yeah, I know, right?
Isn't it weird?
It looks like it'll fly out of your hand.
Yeah, it looks like it'll make that plastic rattling sound that like crappy Nerf
I'm getting
toys make.
shot!
Oh, that dude's dead.
Oh, our Marines are all dying. You know,
That's
on Legendary, I went through this on Legendary one time with one of my dad's girlfriends.
Oh yeah?
One time, and we actually managed to save all of the Marines.
Really?
Like, all of them. It was spectacular. We actually lost more on heroic difficulty.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Wow. Boink. I've done weird shit by fluke. Like, the first time I played through Legendary on the Silent Cartographer when I got the Master Chief Collection, I just, like, randomly, flukingly made all the Marines survive.
Okay, hold up. Sorry, I just need to, like, get this through my head. When you're going through this area, and this music is pumping in the speakers, and the Marines are all running right around you, and you're just fighting to survive in this little jungle environment. I'm sorry, this is one of the best fucking moments of video game history to me, okay? Ugh, I love it.
You like it for some reason.
I do!
I think it's... Yeah.
It may be an irrational reason, but my god, I love it! I love it, I love it, I love it, I love it!
Okay. It's okay, Kyle.
It's
okay, Kyle.
I love this game.
Okay.
This is a good game, people. You should buy it.
It's a good game.
You're gonna die.
Yeah, probably.
You want to hear the most annoying sound in the world?
No.
Good. Right answer. Oh, the shotgun in this game is so godly.
Are there still dudes alive there?
Yeah, we have one.
We have one.
Let's protect him.
You can do that.
Oh, he's about to die, too. He's like, berserk. Oh, coup de grace. I love you, Marine. We saved him.
Where's Guilty Spark?
We have to walk towards the structure.
He's gonna die.
Nope, we have the Guilty Spark. Marine, you've done a great service to the species, I think. I'm not sure who to cheer for here.
I think... Did we get part-time? I don't think we got part-time. We probably got par score, I imagine.
Probably not.
Probably did.
Whatever.
Probably did.
Ah, there we go.
It's not that hard of a level. This is the library, though, isn't it?
Yeah, upcoming is now one of the levels that everyone hates.
Oh, God. Okay.
Okay, are you ready for this?
Yeah.
Dun, 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 dun. It's hard to hate the level too much, though, after that fucking masterpiece of a section, though.
Really? Because to me it's all the more jarring. That's the one complaint I have about the library as well, is that it breaks the pacing a little too much.